Hello everyone, we are app wizards from University of Texas at Arlington. We are here to present our app Campus Cafe Roster. Campus Cafe Roster is designed to address inefficiencies by facilitating better collaboration between dining managers and student workers in university cafes. This app streamlines the scheduling process by making it easier for students to view their schedule, request shift cards, or take up a cover shift, etc. Now let's dive into the app demo. Firstly, when you open the app, it will take us to this login page, and if you don't have an account to login, you can just click on the sign up button and it will take you to this form where you need to enter the credentials. Now let me create an account. Now when I click on sign up, the system validates and sends the data to the database. And now as you can see here, a toast message appears when a user is created. Now you can log into the account using the credentials. Now when you log in, you will be taken directly to the profile page of this account. Any account that is created will defaultly assign the role of a student worker. The dining manager's role needs to be specified by the admin in the database. Now let's log out and see the forgot password functionality. Now if you have forgotten the password of your account, you can just click on the forgot password button. It will take you to this page where you need to enter the email of the account that needs the password reset. Now let's give the email and click on reset password. A toast message appears that the password reset email has been sent. Now as you can see here, email has arrived. Now when you click on this link, you will be taken to this form where you need to enter the new password for the account. As you have seen previously, I've given the password as 123456. Now I'll give it as 123456 and click on save. As you can see here, it says you can now sign in with a new password. Now let's log in using the new password. As you can see here, the reset password functionality is working properly. Now let's log out and log in from the dining manager's account. And now when you log into the dining manager account, you will defaultly taken to the profile page. And now when you click on the schedule button in the nav bar, you will taken to this page where you can publish shifts to all students. Now firstly you need to select the role of the student, then the student's name and the location where you need the student to work, and the start time and the end time. Now let's say I'm selecting the role as cook and I'm putting the shift for Rutvik at Commons. The start time is on December 4th, 12 p.m. to let's say 4 p.m. and submit the shift. In similar way, I'll put out another shift for Satvik at Commons. Let's say the start time is on December 4th, 12 p.m. to let's say 3 p.m. Now when you click on timesheet, you will be able to see the names of students along with their hours in the particular week. We'll come back to this at a later stage again. Now when you click on calendar in the nav bar, you will be taken to this page where you can view the schedules whenever on whichever date you want. Now let's say I select the role as cook at Commons and on December 4th and click on find. I'll be able to see 2 shifts because those are the only 2 shifts that I've put out now. One is for Satvik and other is for Ritvik. You can see all the details like the duration, date, the student email, the work role, location, and start time and the end time. Now let's log out and go to Ritvik's account. You'll be taken to the profile page first, and then when you click on cover, you will be able to see the shift of that student, and if he is unable to work, you can click on the request swap button, and then when you click on calendar, you will be able to see the shifts for the entire week of that students. Now let's go to the cover and click on request swap. Now as you can see here, the enter covering students email is optional, but if you have a friend who wants to cover your shift, you can give his email and it will be directly sent to the dining manager for approval or denial of that shift. But without when you click on request swap without entering a covering student's email, it this shift will be sent to an open pool where any other student can pick. Now let's see that. Now I clicked on request swap, and now I log out and I log in through Satvik's account. And now when I click on the view requests in the navigation bar, you will be able to see the open request. Now this is the shift that Ritvik has put out. It says the shift is on December 4th, 12 to 4. But now when I click on aisle car, it says it gives out a toast message that I already have a shift at that time. Now so I cannot pick up this shift. Now let's log out and log into the account that we have just created. It says authentication failed because I've just reset the password. Now when we click on view request, and you will see the shift again, but now if I click on I will cover, it says the shift swap request is successfully sent to the dining manager. Now let's say we log into the dining manager's account, and now when you click on cover here, you will see that the a swap request is coming here. It is requested by Rutvik, and the covering is the user that we have just created, the date, time, and the covering student work hours, because we haven't put out any shift for the user. It says 0, so he is able to work. Now when I click on approve, the swap is approved. Now let's log out and go to the user's account. And when you click on calendar, you can see that the shift appears here for the user. Now let's log out and go into Ritvik's account first. Now when you come into the calendar, you can see that there is a message that says no shift scheduled for this week. This is because now the shift is picked up by the user. Now uh, let's log out and go into the dining manager's account. And see the timesheet. As you can see here, as I have shown you before, in the timesheet it said Ratvik 4 hours out of 20 hours, but now you can see here it is changed to user. Now I'll show you another test case here. Now let's put out another shift for Satvik in the current week. Let's say I put out a shift on December 5th from 12 p.m. to December 6th 12 a.m. So it's basically a 12-hour shifts, and the total work time for this week would be 15 hours for Satvik. Now I'll put out another shift for Rutvik in comments, and let's say I put out a shift on December 4th. It will be from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. So now when you come, it's a 6 hours shift for Rutvik and a 15 hours Satvik has. Now let's go into Rutvik's account and put out the shift for swap. Now when you go into Satvik's account and you try to uh, cover the swap, it will not happen because Satvik's work week limit exceeds 20 hours. So the system also checks this work week limit as well. So now let's go into calendar and check out the shifts for everyone in this week. As you can see here, uh, the Ritvik's new shift is put out. The user swapped request is here with all the required details. uh, and details. So this is the demo of our application where the dining manager can put out schedules for students for the entire week, and the students can view their shifts, request swaps, or pick up a cover shift, and the dining manager can approve or deny those shifts, and the system tracks the work week limits for the week, like the 20 hours work week limit, etc. Thank you.